Hey everybody, it's time for two old farts. We're having a lot of fun doing this. You know what? We've learned a lot over the Christmas holidays. We've gone through Thanksgiving with my family. We're getting ready to go through Christmas with her family. Trish is excited and I'm excited, but there's a whole lot to do. We were surprised by some friends of ours we got back together with after hadn't seen them in a few weeks. And Scott and Diana Giles, wonderful people. We went over there to watch football ostensibly, but it's really a lot more than that. They're gourmet chefs, both of them, and they always make wonderful food for us, and they surprised us. On their 25th wedding anniversary, where did they go?
They went to Italy, which we want to go to, me especially.
Yeah, we did.
See a lot of the beautiful churches and countryside and the food.
And
Rome.
Rome and Florence.
Yes.
She wants to see Venice. But what did they pick up for you?
This Cairo. It's very colorful.
Explain what that is.
You explain it.
Okay.
You know it better than me.
All I did was look on Wikipedia. It's a Catholic symbol, Cairo. It's the two, I think it's two letters of the Greek alphabet put together, Chi and Rho. There's successive letters in the Greek alphabet.
Yeah.
Chi, Rho. And it when they're put together like this, sort of a hybrid of the two, it forms a T, which is a Christian symbol. You'll see Christians wearing this. I often wondered, is his family, is that a Thompson? Why is it a T? This is Trish Thompson. It looks like a T. So it kind of fits in with everything. Anything you want it to mean, it can mean.
It does.
But it's an ancient Catholic symbol.
Well, I'm glad to be wearing it.
Yes.
It's what I am.
Yes, she is. She's my favorite Catholic. There's a lot of Catholics in my family and my friends, and she's my favorite, of course.
Imagine that.
Now, we had a bit of trouble last week, or early, I guess it was the end of this week. Yeah, it was last week. And we were trying to figure out a way to manage all the things that we have to do. Trish worries a lot when a whole bunch of stuff gets piled on her, and a whole bunch of stuff has been piled on her. And I didn't really realize how much. So you were making lists.
Lots of lists, and I needed to settle in on just one.
Operative word, lots, and losing lots of lists, which goes along with making lots of lists.
Yeah.
So she's a list maker. And I intervened, and I don't think she much liked that I intervened, but I intervened, right?
Yes.
And I have made a master list so that if she loses any of her lists, which she still makes, I have a master list. And I think that one of the reasons that you have so much anxiety coming up on the holidays is you're worried that you've forgotten something.
Yeah, and even if I do, it won't be anything that major. But I do worry if I don't have it all together. So
I'm helping her. And now, with my master list, I remind her of how much she's accomplished. I think she doesn't cross things off her lists.
maybe not.
Maybe not. I know she doesn't. I've seen her lists. She never crosses anything off. So it helps to think you've accomplished.
But I know when I've done it. So I usually in the past have gone through it and keep going through it until I don't feel any anxiety.
Yeah.
I still feel anxiety, but
it goes along with loss of memory, and I've had to learn. This is something that Trish has really worked on with me, and she helps me with this. Is I lose my patience.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sometimes say, "Well, Trish, I've already gone over this 3 times, And if you want to hurt Trish,
that's one way of doing it.
That's a good way to hurt her. That's a good way to hurt anybody.
The nicest thing to do is, yes, we have talked about that, and I won't forget it because I have a good memory. That's him.
Sometimes.
But I like to make my own list because then I can only be mad at me if something doesn't get done.
And when you think about the little things that she forgets, there's no reason to be mad at Trish ever, because they're small things, you know. It's
Yeah.
and she does a good job at she takes care of all the finances. She makes sure that all the bills get paid, and she does a great job of that. So we don't want to take responsibility away. We want to be able to manage the responsibility, because it's really good brain activity. Also, another thing that we've noticed lately is we have not been walking nearly as much as we should. I've picked up weight, which is not the big reason. The big reason is,
Just keep the blood circulating.
yeah. So we're gonna run. We're gonna walk today, aren't we?
Yes, where it's warm.
Well, it's 60 degrees. It's a 61-degree day out there. Gorgeous, beautiful blue skies. All you need is
Well,
a
I'm
sweater.
going to test it out, and I'll find out if I want to do
We're
that.
gonna
way.
walk. Trust me, we're gonna walk.
Well, I know, but where is the question? And
Okay.
I don't want to get cold.
Okay. Now, I don't want to forget about this. We had a little incident on Saturday with your daddy.
Yes, he had an aneurysm in his elbow when he fell backwards. He said it was an aneurysm, but I knew it wasn't an aneurysm. It's a huge hematoma. And
Well, when he first called, he told her it was an aneurysm, and you should have seen the look on her face.
yeah, he knows enough to maybe get things a little confused about that, but we went over and I stayed with my mother, and
We were in the middle of decorating of getting the Christmas tree out. Fortunately, she helped me get all the boxes out of the attic before
Yes.
the call. the
yeah, and
telephone.
so he had to put the tree up all by himself.
Which normally I do, except that you put all the ornaments on. And golly gee, guess what?
It's a lot of work.
It's
lot
a
of work.
whole lot harder to get them ornaments on that darn tree than it is to sit in the
Did
floor.
you use the step ladder?
Well, I didn't need it until it's time for the angel.
Oh, okay.
But we'll show you. Here's some video of the tree itself. It turned out beautiful. I'll show you some of the little ornaments we're so proud of. We've got so many sweet things from people down through the years.
We have.
So that's our Christmas tree, and our Christmas wish to you is that you guys will enjoy the holidays and manage them sweetly, so that you're constantly praising each other
Yeah.
instead of arguing over the details.
Exactly. I'll make sure of that.
That's right. So that's Two Old Farts for the day, and we hope to be seeing you more often. We want to be able to do these once or twice a week. We've been doing about once every 2 weeks. So our commitment to you is to do more of these so that you can get a feeling and feel like you too can share with us, because we want to hear your stories. What are your trials and tribulations, and what are your joys?
I think that's a good idea. We're not the only ones out there.
That's right. So you can just put a little comment in the YouTube underneath if you know how to do that. If you don't, well, I can't help you. No, seriously, you can contact us easily on Facebook. Are you
On yours.
on mine? How's yours listed? Patricia Faye Thompson. Mine is listed Rod.
Right, I don't even go on Facebook. I've got
Okay.
too much else to worry about.
Okay, scratch all that. If you want to get in contact with us, you can reach us on Facebook. You'll find Two Old Farts on YouTube under Roddy Thompson, and we're also on Patreon. So for now, that's Two Old Farts for today. See you
Thanks
later.
for watching.